Though encouraged by many to approach Scout Day just like any other workout, these players know it is anything but that. The prospects warm up and stretch before the first test, which will be the 60-yard dash. While its purpose is to evaluate foot speed, it also gives amped-up young players a chance to outrun their nerves. After an anxious wait, a player is called to put his plate skills on display. Scout Day coaches do what they can to ground and focus the player for a stock-defining moment. Most of these prospects have played in games that were attended by a Major League Scout or two, but today there are 41 Major League Scouts in attendance. A fielding coach preps the player to showcase his defensive skills. This will be the last chance the player has to make an impression on this day. In the big leagues, pristine defense is a must. The players know that an error-free showing would be the benchmark. When it's over, some scouts come down to make personal contact with a player of interest. This is a marketplace, and though the day's action is over, product inspection and analysis continue. A promising young baseball talent receives a call from his former high school coach, who has assumed an advisory role until the player sees fit to take on a sports agent. In the aftermath of a scout day, players are anxious to learn what impact their performance may have made. But wisdom would suggest a young athlete focus on what is ahead, what is in his control.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the West region and the prospects from the Central region. Douglas Horton, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, H?
Well, this guy's favorite pitch and primary pitch is the cutter. Picked it up a while back, and he has used it repeatedly and had great success with it. He'll use it in a jam, and he'll use it even when he's ahead in the count just to show off.
Hey, leading off with
now at the plate, Roger Briggs.
Roger Briggs.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mack waits on it. One out. Digging in the switch hitter, Roger Anaya. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a swing and a ball hit pretty well down that left field line. This has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Kevin Punt.
Right here. Let's go. Let's go.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in, slugger Mack. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Slugger Mack.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Pike. 1 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, slugger Mack. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mack.
Let it fly. Let's fly right here.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Yeah, and every scout at this showcase appreciates a hitter that can take the ball right back up the middle. And it shows he's got a controlled swing and great timing, which is really what you want from your hitters.
Ready for another chance? Ronnie Hernandez.
Second baseman, Ronnie Hernandez.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So striding forward now, Walt Almanzar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Digging in to try it again. James Hunter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
James Hunter.
He pulls this one into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Over now, they'll apply the tag between second and third. It's a careless double play, and the inning is prematurely over. So they pick up a run on 2. Ready once again, slugger Mack. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Height is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Central squad is on top here, 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marco Montoya. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Mack has a read on it, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Central Prospects lead it here, 2-1. So coming to the plate, Ken Hennessy, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. From the belt, the pitch, swing and a looper to left. Mack on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away. At the plate, slugger Mack.
The left fielder, number 1, slugger Mack.
Hey, let it fly.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Barrow rounds the corner and is headed home. And that'll plate the runner from second and make it a bit more interesting at 5-3 now.
Yeah, the scouts are going to eat this one up. He just blasts this thing into the outfield and has enough speed to cruise into second with a stand-up double. Any hitter that can put that kind of charge into a pitch is going to have a job on a roster. That's the kind of hit that sees your stock rise.
Second baseman,
no one out with a runner at second. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hennessy onto the grass, 1 away. Striding in once again, Walt Almanzar. A couple of walks for him thus far. One out and a runner on second base.
All right, here we go. Get your ribbies. Get a good rip on it, huh?
That swung on and lifted down the left field line. And that's a fair ball. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
For the West, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. For the home team, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20.
As the draft nears and teams begin to identify prospects they may target, a game of dreams also becomes a game of dollars. Information is currency. A team that gets a player to name a price may gain an early upper hand in negotiation. After all, why pay more if you can pay less? A ball player must keep the game in his heart, but his mind on the game, or he won't be a ball player long.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. 1 game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Central region and the prospects representing the East. Coming to the plate now, Henry Ayala.
Batting third baseman, Henry Ayala.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Mack moving forward, but he won't get there. It falls in. Stepping into the box, slugger Mack.
Left fielder, slugger Mack.
Attaboy.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Elia giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Quintero.
Center fielder.
Runner at first
Eric
here, 1 man out.
Quintero.
This is hit high in the air out to left field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, slugger Mac. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Barrow is on his way home, and the runner from second is in to score.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be pleased with himself there. Gets a base knock and drives in a run along the way. Scouts love a guy that can get timely hits. Well done there.
Digging in to try it again, Ronnie Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hernandez.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Digging in and looking for more. Slugger Mac. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here comes another 0-2. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
I just love to see a young player man up when it matters the most. He had 2 men on, a real opportunity to drive in a run or 2, and he goes one better and hits it for a 3-run bomb.
Digging in once again, slugger Mac. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Grip it and rip it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
The 0-2 home. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, we're not trying to reinvent the wheel here. It's really pretty simple. He's here to showcase, to show scouts he can contribute at the major league level. When he has at bats like that one, notching solid base hits, the scouts are going to sit up and take notice.
Batting, second baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Ronnie Hernandez. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Walt Almanzar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Almanzar.
Oh, let it fly right here.
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Russell. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another chance?
Now
James
batting,
Hunter. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's an 8-2 game.
Now batting, right fielder, Chad Zuniga.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Russell moving to his left, and that's the 3rd out. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning stretch time here in the Sunshine State. The Central squad is on top here, 8-2. Stepping in, Alan Thompson.
Now batting, catcher, Alan Thompson.
Here we go. Pick it up. Let's go.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Mack is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. This one pretty well in the bag. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. At the plate,
Now
slugger Mack. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits,
Mack.
including a homer to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch right here.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's through, a base hit. And the runner from 3rd crosses the plate.
Way to square up on that ball. Great job.
And a great thing about that, AB, aside from him clutching up and driving it a run, it's what he did with 2 outs in the inning. That speaks volumes about a kid's mental toughness right there, and the scouts are definitely going to take note of that.
So digging in now, Ronnie Hernandez, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Hernandez.
Let it rip right here. We need you.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Central squad is on top here, 9-2. Stepping into the box, Henry Ayala, and a chance to pile on here. 5 runs already in and a good shot at making it 6. Pops this one up.
Up. Me.
Almanzar is there, 2 down. Striding in, Jack Chandler. He bats with 2 outs and the winning run at second.
Chandler.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. Mack is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up. And into the box now, slugger Mack. He's been scorching hot at the plate in this one. 4 hits, including a big fly thus far. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Colon heads for the plate. The tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate.
Yeah, and every scout at this showcase appreciates a hitter that can take the ball right back up the middle. And it shows he's got a controlled swing and great timing, which is really what you want from your hitters.
Standing in, Ronnie Hernandez.
Now batting, second baseman, Ronnie Hernandez.
Oh, big guy. Get your pitch, huh? What's up, Forrest? Right
Now the 2-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Elia racing back, and they have taken the lead.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
11-9 is how this one ends. The Central with a big 17-hit attack. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over.
Showcases and scouting activities having wrapped up, All attention turns to the imminent main event, the MLB Draft. Players will now find themselves increasingly confronted with the off-the-field demands and distractions that accompany pro sports. Having a trusted advisor to take the lead on such matters is a huge plus, allowing a player to keep his mind where it should be, like on finding out where will be the first stop on his road to the show.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first round is complete, so we will now begin the second round. The first pick is now officially on the clock. With the first pick of the second round, the Minnesota Twins select William Yang, a starting pitcher from the Central Region. With the second pick in the second round, the Tampa Bay Rays select Felix Gutierrez, a relief pitcher from the West Region. With the third pick of the second round, the Cincinnati Reds select Monty Denny, a relief pitcher from the West Region. With the fourth pick in the second round, the San Diego Padres select Marco Montoya, a first baseman from the West Region. With the fifth pick of the second round, the Atlanta Braves select Josh Klein, a shortstop from the International Region. With the sixth pick in the second round, the Oakland Athletics select Eric Elia, a left fielder from the East Region. With the seventh pick of the second round, the Arizona Diamondbacks select Michael Lucy, a catcher from the West Region. With the eighth pick in the second round, the Philadelphia Phillies select Darren Webster, a starting pitcher from the East Region. With the ninth pick of the second round, the Milwaukee Brewers select Kazuhito Ono, a starting pitcher from the East Region. With the 10th pick in the second round, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim select Jim Lyles, a second baseman from the West Region. With the 11th pick of the second round, the Colorado Rockies select Clyde Seibel, a starting pitcher from the Central Region. With the 12th pick in the second round, the Chicago White Sox select Sandy Wolf, a starting pitcher from the East Region. With the 13th pick of the second round, the Pittsburgh Pirates select Sam Perkins, a relief pitcher from the West Region. With the 14th pick in the second round, the Miami Marlins select Elmer Garcia, a starting pitcher from the West Region. With the 15th pick of the second round, the Kansas City Royals select Kevin Puntz, a catcher from the West Region. With the 16th pick in the second round, the New York Yankees select Henry Ayala, a third baseman from the East Region. With the 17th pick of the second round, the Houston Astros select Jeremy Pena, a starting pitcher from the West Region. With the 18th pick in the second round, the Seattle Mariners select Tim Middlebrook, a left fielder from the International Region. With the 19th pick of the second round, the St. Louis Cardinals select Ivan Quezada, a relief pitcher from the West Region. With the 20th pick in the second round, the Detroit Tigers select Clifford Colon, a catcher from the Central Region. With the 21st pick of the second round, the New York Mets select Mariano Mendoza, a starting pitcher from the East Region. With the 22nd pick in the second round, the San Francisco Giants select Billy Bruner, a left fielder from the West Region. With the 23rd pick of the second round, the Baltimore Orioles select Slugger Mack, a left fielder from the Central Region.
The awaited moment arrives. Many players will forever remember every detail of this conversation and moment. In the days and weeks that follow, teams work to come to terms with the players they have drafted and get them signed. Most minor leaguers will struggle just to get by on meager earnings. A Double-A manager addresses his team before their season opener. For many of these young men, it is their first game as a professional.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Akron Rubber Ducks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Stephan Gonzalez gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. So digging in now, Omar Gonzalez.
Catcher, Omar Gonzalez.
This one's flared out toward left. Mack sprinting after it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in to try it again. Slugger, Mack, and then I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
See and rip it up there.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and he lays out for it, but he can't pull it in out in deep center field. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. And that right there was his first Double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get to Double-A baseball, and even though this isn't the end goal for him, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet as you move up through the minors.
Ready once again, Jonas Molina.
Designated hitter, Jonas Molina.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Sharp ground ball to third. Sasaki is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Rich Wilkerson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
1-2. Here it comes. This one's down to third. Sasaki is right there in time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, number 18. He doubled earlier in the game,
18.
1 for 2 to this point. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Fly ball to straightaway left. Robertson is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Striding in once again, Roger Ramirez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Ramirez.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Mack shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning coming up. And Bowie is out in front, 4-2.
Leading off for Bowie.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
Slugger, Mack.
Into the windup and the pitch. He pulls this one into right. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball, he was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Digging in once again, Jonas
batter,
Molina.
6.
He enters this at bat, 1 for 2 with a walk.
Jonas Molina.
2-2, here it is. Looped over toward first, but this is speared by the first baseman. Ready for another chance. Rich Wilkerson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Basil Houck. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Fernando Herrera gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Stefan Gonzalez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Mike Fisher hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set. Stepping in, slugger Mack. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 3rd inning, no score to this point.
Let her in.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Houck takes it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. Coming to the plate now, Roger Ramirez comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Barney will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Basil Houck. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. in the air out to straightaway left. Mack is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Digging in, Roy
Now
Dorta.
batting,
He's 0
second
for 1
baseman,
thus far.
Roy Dorta.
Hey, come on now, get him yourself.
Swinging a looper to left. Mack moving in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball.
See it, drive it like
So
you can.
striding
Here we go.
forward now, slugger Mack comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, one pitch. Make it
He's
yours.
set and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Sasaki has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for round number 2. Stepping in, slugger
The left
Mack.
fielder,
He's
number
0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Slugger Mack.
Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, what a dive. The throw. Hey now.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't
Here
be
now
his
our
last.
final line score.
This evening's game finishes
First for the
2-0
victorious
the
Rubber
final
Ducks. 2
score.
runs,
Dan
7 hits.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air
now,
on the show.
welcome
Today, Game 3 of this 4-game weekend set between the Bowie Bay Sox. So stepping in,
Batting
Jason Crowell.
Catcher, Jason Crowell.
2 down, 2 down.
1-1, here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high. Back. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Rubber Ducks lead it 2-0. Digging in, slugger
Batting
Mack.
ninth,
He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Slugger Mack.
Hey, get your pitch right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Now to the plate, Eric Gonzalez.
batter, number 9,
2s all over the place. 2 on,
Eric
2 out, and of course,
Gonzalez.
here in inning number 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Now batting, slugger
left fielder,
Mack.
number
0 for
1.
1 for him here in this
Slugger
one.
Mack.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Designated hitter.
Now in the box, Jonas Molina. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If it gets...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Yeah, and I'm not sure I agree with it either. Most pitchers, like when they're in a groove, they just want to get back on the bump and compete. Sometimes visits like these are just like a formality.
Ready now, Rich
The right fielder,
Wilkerson,
number 14,
as he'll look to bring home
Rich
that tying run from
Wilkerson.
second with a base hit into the outfield. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Now batting
At the plate,
number
18. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Got it. No one better. Let's go. Get your pitch.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Hit well on the ground to first. To second for 1. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. And a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get the one.
Hey, see it.
Coming to the plate now, slugger Mack, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Becerra racing back, out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. And a big moment for him there, his first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at. Obviously, he's got aspirations to play in the big leagues, and this is exactly the kind of production that this organization is going to be looking for from him as his career progresses.
Digging in the switch hitter, Arthur Bloom. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Arthur Blum.
Hey, come on now.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mack is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. The Bay Sox lead this thing 5-2.
Come on, big guy. See
Trying to pick things up where we left off.
left fielder,
Slugger Mack. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
There you go, left side.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Robertson on the move, but he can't get to it, and that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nice.
Designated hitter, Jonas Molina.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
The 0-1 delivery. Hot shot on the ground is short. Gonzalez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Digging in now, Roy Dorta. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Dorta.
Hey, we got 2 here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there, base hit. Oh, and he misses it. Sasaki. And is headed home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Man, that was a comedy of errors right there. They're kicking the ball all over the yard, and the runner on first comes all the way around to score. So you wonder why managers retire early? There's your answer right there.
So striding in, slugger Mack, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Squared that one up just a little late.
Get your pitch, huh?
Lifted the other way to left center. Robertson has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Bay Sox slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Gabriel Ynoa claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more,